With hard expectations comes work that's real. I'm pretty sure that's not it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Golf Test Dummy, the channel where I use my game to help your game. Today, I'm off the tripod. The tripod is not in play. I've got you set up for some shots going down the line from my garage door back into this. I don't even have the simulator fired up. I did have it fired up. I did have the simulator going until I realized that it was completely pointless because I was never going to get a golf ball airborne. Anyway, I've got a video today. I'm gonna take you to the Golf Tech lab for my latest lesson, and then I'm gonna show you a bunch of stuff out here in the lab as well. So this is gonna be like an all-encompassing video, and I promise there's gonna be a payoff at the end. But one thing that, that you guys may or may not pick up on is that filming YouTube videos with interesting subjects week after week after week is not really easy when you're trying to film real life golf lessons, because those golf lessons often, the stuff that you're working on, you're going to be working on the same things week in and week out, and that doesn't make for very interesting videos. So as a result, I think I may have thrown Jessica off track a little bit. I think after having a talk with her, we realized that if we're going to do this the correct way and if we're really going to make progress, we need to have a game plan and we need to stick to it. So the first thing that we need to get straight is my takeaway. My backswing as a whole is so under the plane that it's the landing gear. That's the first thing we got to get fixed, because even Jack Nicklaus said that within the first foot of his swing, he knew if he was going to make a good swing or not. And with me, the first foot of my swing is trying to stab somebody behind me that is 2 feet tall off the ground. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get into a little bit of the lesson, and then the main part of the video is going to be out here in the lab. Stick with me. See you here in a minute.
Okay.
Can I say something about your takeaway?
Sure.
If the main priority for us is good ball striking, center of the club face ball striking, and my main concern as a swing coach is to keep you on this line, if that's as simple as we can get.
Okay.
I don't want you to get so deep at the top of the swing. So you get deep halfway back. So if I could keep you less deep at the top or in the takeaway, then you'll be less deep coming down. So I would like your takeaway to feel like it's going outside from the get-go.
Yeah.
But not loop it.
That is seriously flat right there.
Yeah, you could go one plane swing,
Yeah.
but start the one plane from just a little bit higher here, and then turn from there, and just turn. There, and then turn. Look in the TV while you do a waggle and see what that takeaway is going to feel like if it's above the yellow line. Yeah. What does that feel like to you?
Like this. That feels like I take it away with my shoulders.
Outside?
I feel like I take my shoulders away on plane.
Okay.
Like if I imagine a plane from the golf ball up to my shoulders, I feel like my shoulders rotate back and through on that plane.
Okay. Just don't pull your hands that in.
Okay.
Look at the TV.
I
Good.
lift and turn.
Yep.
Lift and turn.
Yep.
So I have to have an element of lift rather than just turn.
Yes.
And for me, that'll probably have to feel like just lifting. Oh my God, it's way under. At the top, it looks pretty good there.
Yeah. Feel like you're doing this first. Your natural tendency is to go this way. The feel, which is not real. Feel like you go out and then up, and then hit it. Okay. Out and up, and then hit it. Good job. Take a look at this video. I hate the feel is not real, but
It's not even close for me.
I know. That's good at the top.
It is much better at the top, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Let me just show you what you just did. Look. It's crazy.
What?
I know.
There's no way that's real.
I know.
Oh my God.
It's so weird.
What?
No. Yeah, but yeah, that's right. Less hingy. Just take the club head out first. Yeah, as you're turning. Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
I mean, that's what it's got to feel like. That's right.
Wow.
Hit it.
So I can do it correctly at 2 miles an hour. So we just need to shoot for 4 miles an hour.
No, you have to do it at 2 miles an hour 1 million times. Out to me, then around. Now hit it. That's what it's going to feel like.
That feels nothing like a swing or.
Look how you stayed above it on the way down, though.
And it's amazing that produces something
Good job.
so closely resembling ideal. So if I'm looking down the line here at the camera and I take it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does that then become that without this loop happening? Is it just the following of the right arm?
Yeah.
Another disconnect seems to be for me maybe is that I'm thinking hand path.
I'm
right?
not.
When I'm standing over it, I'm thinking, all right, just take the hands like this. But then if you're taking the hand like this, your club can do this, your club can do that.
I feel like I never think of my hand path.
So when you say take it away and just go up the plane, some people are thinking take the club head up the plane.
That's what I am.
Other people might be thinking take my hands up the club plane. Well, if you're doing that and your hands are rolled like that, your hands can be going up the club plane, but the
Yeah.
club face is not.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what my problem is. Maybe I need to be thinking more along the lines of okay,
Where the club head is.
I felt something there. That felt it's not going to change. Is that better? What? It was better? Stop it.
Yeah, it's better.
So as you can see from that lesson, working on my swing plane is a lot more difficult than what you or I or most people would think that it would be. It's an extremely difficult thing for me. I think that a lot of my issues stem from the fact that I have literally blown my golf swing up time and time and time and time again for this channel, and I've put myself through so many different swing changes over the last 4 to 5 years that there is no identity to my swing whatsoever. I don't even understand that when I take the club away that it's going that far inside. I can't feel that. I know you guys are like, just take the club up more, and I'm telling you, I try to take it away what feels like straight up, and it's the same thing. So in order to make changes, I've employed my good friend PVC here. Michael Breed, who he used to be on the Golf Channel. I'm not sure if he is anymore, but he's got his own YouTube channel. It's called Michael Breed. And he was doing a video, I think it was back during the lockdown period, where he was using some PVC pipes in order to get his swing plane on. And what I really wanted to do was get the big hoop, you know what I mean? The big beginner hoop that they put all the golf morons on. I get it. But I need something to force my swing to start and remain on plane. I need something to force it into place, because clearly there is such a huge canyon of miscalibration between feel and real for me, especially when it comes to the takeaway, that I can't even wrap my head around what's going on. So I'm using this to try and force myself to get on plane. And look, it's going to be a very difficult process, even with a piece of equipment or something that you're using as a prop during a drill sequence or whatever. It's still going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort. There's going to be a lot of frustration. There's going to be a lot of time. There's probably going to be a lot of failure. Edison said there's 1,000 ways that he discovered to not make a successful light bulb before he actually made a light bulb. Well, I'm hoping that my light bulb moment comes around. However, I do understand that it is going to take a lot of work and a lot of time, and it doesn't necessarily make for interesting video for you guys to watch. You're not going to tune in every week to see me change my wrist angle by 1.3 degrees this week, and hopefully I'll get 0.925 degrees next week. You know, you don't want to watch that stuff. So I'm trying to keep these as interesting as possible, but I'm also trying to actually genuinely take lessons to sincerely improve my game, and I would like for my swing plane and my swing as a whole to just be a little bit more sound, a little bit more efficient. So I know that I'm giving away a lot of speed, and this is why I've decided to change my swing plane, is because I put in a lot of effort into the swing. Okay, and I shouldn't have to put in that much effort. And I'm not 142 years old, and I'm not completely immobilized. I am somewhat still athletic, and I am somewhat still flexible and mobile, and I have pretty decent hand-eye coordination. So I should be able to get much more speed out of my swing, but I'm so inefficient because I'm constantly battling the club throughout every single position in the swing, trying to get it on plane or keep it on plane, that I waste a lot of the energy. And that is what's killing my speed. It's an energy zap. It is literally pulling the energy out of my swing and slowing it down. It is slowing it down like trying to drive through molasses. So if I can get this to be on plane and get the club to be a little bit more balanced during the swing, almost to that effortless, weightless feeling, I should be able to at least take the same amount of effort levels that I have now and get more out of them. More club head speed, more ball speed, more strikes in the center of the club face, more balls downrange toward the target, landing in a tighter grouping. My consistency, my distance, all of those things should improve. So stick with me. I've got lots of stuff that I've got to work on, but this is step number one. This is the first piece of the puzzle, and I can't just get to a point to where it's like, okay, I felt it, I've done it 1 or 2 times, now let's move on. No, once I get it 1 or 2 times, that is merely the first step. I have to continue to work on that exact same thing over and over and over in the coming weeks and months, possibly even years, in order to ingrain it and make it a new motor skill, to make it a new habit, so that when I come up and I make a swing, I don't have to think about it down the road. It will be built into my system. It's not going to be easy, but I'm trying to see it through. I honestly am trying to give this my best effort and make real, honest to goodness change in my golf swing. So I hope you guys will stick around. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click like down below if you did. Check out my links down below. Use the Amazon link. It helps the channel out. Anything you buy on Amazon, buy it by clicking through my video first. It really helps me out, and it keeps this channel going. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of emotional distress to go through and make these videos for this channel. I hope you appreciate it. Until next time, see ya.